Yeah, we're live, or it's working. I was about to say we're live. I'm used to saying that at this point. I don't live stream though that much. But yeah, I'm using new recording software. It's nice. I love it. It's different. I don't know. I haven't used a computer before. I'm used to using my Xbox, but I'm using a computer for once. It's different. But well, Wentz got an extension, a 128 million, 103 million guaranteed. And it adds on to his current 2 years. 6 more years of Wentz. Reference. But yeah, I'm actually happy for this one because this was a big headline. Now there's something he goes over, and this is why I have this video up. He goes over some interesting stuff, but it's also something I want to point out that my somebody I watch Philly Sports Network brought up that I also liked one of his points. I want to find his, but I'm not gonna find it unless I look for it. So right now I'm gonna stick with this and give my opinion.
Back Monday morning at 9:30 Eastern. Right now, Colin tells you why Carson Wentz's new deal impacts the entire NFL. The herd starts now.
Here we go on a loaded Friday. This is The Herd. Wherever you may be and however you may be listening, we are live in Los Angeles on iHeartRadio, Fox Sports Radio, FS1. After a couple of hours of our show today, the World Cup, the Women's World Cup starts.
The World Cup, right?
Big day at Fox. Joy, how are you?
I'm great. Very excited for the World Cup.
Very excited. So I'll be glued to my TV all weekend and for the next couple of weeks, and couldn't be happier. Let me start with this. So yesterday, the Philadelphia Eagles did something really smart, but it was also a little bit manipulative and deceptive in Psychology 101, and I love it. They gave Carson Wentz a $128 million deal, but Carson Wentz's deal wasn't up for a couple years. But this is what the really good GMs, the really good owners, the really smart people running NFL teams do. First of all, there's a rule in the NFL. If you got a quarterback you like, you're better to pay him a little early than later and get into a bidding war. So Philadelphia, first of all, thought about that. But there's two bits of psychology here that are brilliant. Carson Wentz didn't have to be paid for 2 years. Carson Wentz has had injuries. Why now? Two reasons. Number one, Carson Wentz was hurt in college. Carson Wentz has been hurt in the NFL. Much like, a Kawhi Leonard or a Paul George, if you can guarantee money to a player who's had injuries, psychologically, they'll almost always take it. Now, Carson Wentz could have easily said, I'm going to wait a year and a half. Patrick Mahomes is going to make $200 million. I'm not leaving $60 million on the table. But a smart GM knows the psychology of injuries. He knows, and good GMs know this. Players rarely say no to early guaranteed money when they've had injuries. And Carson Wentz had a major college injury. He's had a major NFL injury. So he's not going to sit back there and wait. He knows all it takes is a rush end from Dallas to come in, chop that leg, and he'll never make this money. So Howie knew, I'm not only signing him early, I'm going to sign him a couple years early, and he's going to bite on this. If Carson Wentz had never had an injury, ask yourself, why would you sign it? Just wait 1 year, year and a half, sign for $200 million. Well, why would you sign it? I'm not saying Carson Wentz is making a huge mistake. I'm saying injuries psychologically play a part in this. It's why I think Kawhi Leonard has a chance to stay in Toronto. It's why I think Paul George, to some degree, thought, I'm not leaving $40 million on the table and going to L.A. I'll stay in OKC and get guaranteed money. That's the first part of the Psychology 101 here. Here's the second part that's really smart. It's very Belichickian. Very Belichickian. You ever seen this where you turn in your homework early? I'm done. You put it on the table for the teacher. I'm done. All the other students are sweating. How did he get done so early? Does he have all the answers? Oh, my God, why is it taking me so long? This hurts the Cowboys. The Cowboys have waited a little too long on Dak in some eyes. And so Philadelphia says, we're going to sign our quarterback to a contract early. And if you put Dak and Wentz up against each other statistically, Dak and his agent have an argument. They should make more than Carson Wentz. He's got a better winning percentage than Carson Wentz. His TD to interception ratio is right along with Carson Wentz. His passer rating's higher than Carson Wentz. He's never been hurt, unlike Carson Wentz. He's won a playoff game, and Carson Wentz hasn't. He's 3-1 against Carson Wentz. Now, I think Carson Wentz is better than Dak. I think Dak is good. I think Carson's a very unique talent like Andrew Luck, who's had some injuries. But by signing him early, they go to their rival Cowboys. Look at, we paid Carson $128 million. Dak and his agent are like, we beat him head-to-head. We have more first-place finishes division. We never get hurt. You know, last 3 years, only Tom Brady's got more wins than Dak Prescott. That is a fact. I'm not making that up. Clarence Hill pointed this out. In Dallas, he covers the Cowboys. Jerry and the Cowboys waited too long to sign Dak. Eagles signed Carson Wentz, made the market jump again. There's a lot of psychology to this. And I'm not criticizing Carson Wentz for taking the contract. If I was Carson Wentz and I had those injuries, college, pro, and you offered me 128, and I think this kid's mostly likes to hunt and fish. You know, he's not a big city kid. That's a lot of money. Take the money. But if Carson Wentz had never been hurt, I don't think I'd take the money. I'd be like, I can afford an injury. You're not going to get rid of me. Got rid of Nick Foles, not getting rid of me. So Howie Roseman smartly knows the psychology of the injury, and he also knows the psychology in division, forcing the Dallas Cowboys now to pay over $31 million for Dak Prescott. Very, very smart by the Philadelphia Eagles. It feels very Belichickian. Turn your homework in early, bang it on the table in front of the rest of the class. Homework's done. And then watch everybody in the room go, oh, why is he done so early? Oh, my God, I got to hurry up. It gets in everybody's head a little bit. Nice job by the Eagles. And I do believe Carson Wentz.
Want to master video?
So now, that's pretty much the end of the video, as far as I remember. But so here's another thing to this. This sets the bar, so that makes Dak want more. That makes Deshaun Watson the reason. That makes him. That makes, I don't know. It just sets a bar that now everyone's gonna want to be up there because of the recent Russell Wilson and Carson Wentz signings. Because Russell Wilson just got that big payday. So as a team that hasn't been to a NFC Championship game since the Super Bowl against the Patriots since, I don't even remember what Super Bowl it was now. See? Oh my God, my friends. Ugh, this is what I get for having to explain it 19 times. Yeah. I mean, I hate these ads. I just do. It's annoying. At least I don't put 19 ads on an 8-minute video. Seen it. I was recently having an argument. I was having an argument on YouTube. It was in the comments of somebody's video. I was having a debate with one of them. It was because they couldn't read what I said. Because they obviously don't read very well. I mean, I'm not trying to be mean, but they obviously didn't read it. Or just saw it, because I said, here, I can even bring it up. Nope. It's not what hold on. I don't want to go in the email, but whose video was it on again? I don't know, but, yeah. I'll find it later, and I don't know, but yeah, it was weird. And then there was a bunch of other people that I was arguing with because some of them were just Dallas fans, and I like to mess with Dallas fans because it's fun. Let's admit it. I love to make fun of Dallas fans, and it's awesome. But I always play around with a couple friends that are Dallas fans, but I don't know. I don't know why I know so many people that like somebody in our division. Giants, I live in the state of New York. You'd think there's a lot of Buffalo fans, New York Jets and Giants fans. I barely see any Giants fans. I barely see Jets fans. I see a couple Bills fans, and I see a bunch of Giants fans. What do? Joke about the Giants fans last 2 seasons. I know a couple Dallas fans. What do I joke about? Their team record. and that they should have made the playoffs sometime, but made it to the playoffs, huh? And then I know a Redskins fan, and I just make fun of the QBs they've signed over the last year. Yeah. I was saying now it's I agree with Philly Sports Network. Like he was saying, it's Wentz's breakout year. The offense is built for him. He's coming back off an injury. He looks fluid. He's not worrying about the knee as much. He's a bit more experienced. Well, I think he's a bit more experienced, but it just looks better. He's a bit more fluent in his movements during OTAs. He's got an offense he works with now. He's used to a new offense. As to last year, it was built for Foles. Now Foles is gone. You have a rookie backup backup that'll probably trade out with Sudfeld. You've got. Hold on, I'll go to that now because I have the Eagles website pulled up right here. Yeah, because I have the thing like right below the tabs. I have that full of stuff. You've got a new weapon in Jordan Howard. You've got a rookie offensive tackle that looks solid that was drafted in the first round. You got a new rookie wide receiver and a new rookie running back, which also is nice. You got rid of that J.J. is still a free agent as far as I remember. Or else it would have been all over Twitter. You've got watch as soon as I say it, this dude's gonna get picked up. And then Josh Adams. Yeah, Josh Adams. And Boston Scott. I don't acknowledge that he's really around because I barely see him in games, so I don't know. Then you've got receiver, you got Alshon coming back. Torrey's like I was about to say Torrey Smith. I can't forget him at this point. I was so used to his name and I don't know, I'm weird. Let's see. Yeah, Nelson Aguilar. Hold on, do they have the depth chart? If they have the depth chart up, I'm gonna be happy. It wasn't working for me last time. Okay, it's not working. Alright. I guess we'll just have to go with the roster. Fun. Josh Adams Notre Dame. Don't worry about it. Got Nelson Aguilar coming back. Yeah, you got Corey Clement coming back. I always remember him. The one time I don't remember him. Shelton Gibson. Got Mac Hollins. Yeah, Mac Hollins right there. Alshon Jeffrey. Charles Johnson is, I don't even know. I'm probably not going to make the team. Braxton Miller, probably not going to make the team. I don't even know how to say his name right above Braxton Miller. Probably not going to make the team. Because I think Mac Hollins, I'd keep them. Devin Ross might make it. I so want to make a reference for Andrew Sadejo, but I'm not gonna. Because if I do, I'm gonna sound stupid. Unless you watch the Inside Outsider podcast, then you'll know. You'll know what I'm talking about if you watch the Inside Outsider podcast. You'll know what I'm talking about. With the bad references to the failed relationships and the do-it-yourself store, DUI. Or, why do I say DUI? Driving under the influence. It's not what I wanted to say. Watch, I'm gonna get demonetized for just saying it. Clayton Thorsten, a rookie quarterback. I want that depth chart just because. Yeah, and then. Oh, let me go to transactions again. There was. Again, Trey Boston's still in the market. That safety Trey Boston's still in the market. You've also got Cody Kessler that came in. Cody Kessler, they're probably using him for veteran experience for, like to help with, Nate Sudfeld and Clayton Thorsten. Like, he's a veteran, too. Like, he's been around the NFL for a while, traveling teams. You got 9 of 10 UDFAs. I think still 9 of 10. Because they got rid of Nico Evans. BJ Bello. Wasn't BJ Bello here before? Yeah, BJ Bello was here before, so. Yeah, 9 out of 10 free UDFAs still here. There's Blake Countless, which they list as a corner. They list him as a corner. So I'd watch for that. It was a good idea to get Hassan Ridgeway for that 7th round pick. That was a great idea. I'm just saying. Everyone who thinks it's a bad idea, just no. Sharif Miller, good pick. Arcega Whiteside, Sanders, and Andre Dillard, all good picks. Timmy Jernigan's back for 1 year, and then he's complaining about he wants playing time. So you just bring in a defensive end, or no, defensive tackle. They just brought in a defensive tackle, and then you want more playing time, and that guy's probably gonna play more than you. They can't just share the whole. You can't just get all your playing time, buddy. LJ Fort's here to help out at linebacker because Jordan Hicks is gone. Richard Rodgers is back, which was a good signing because now you have a third tight end. Vinny Curry's back, so now you have another end. Ronald Darby's back for 1 year, which is controversial. I've heard both ways from everybody. Michael Bennett's gone. Sean Jackson's back too. He wasn't listed on the roster, that or I went right by him. Here's the thing, now that you have Dillard, you have a replacement option for if Jason Peters or Lane Johnson goes, like Nagata. He wanted to retire. He got dropped. He went to the Ravens. I don't know when he got dropped. It doesn't say he did. I guess his contract went up, I'm pretty sure, because it doesn't say those. But, so his contract was up, he went to the Ravens and retired. Somebody else did that too, somebody from the Panthers. Isaac Samuelo's back, Jason Kelsey's back. I can't wait. This is gonna be a fun season with Andre Dillard and all the rookies. See how they do. See how Jordan Howard does. He's probably gonna be the starting running back, I'd say. That or run Corey Clement. Here's what I do. Howard 1, Clement 2, Adams 3, Adams and Sanders switching out at 3. Have yeah. Until Miles Sanders gets a bit more experience. Or if somebody gets injured. Run him at 3. Run Adams at 4 till somebody gets injured. If somebody gets injured, run it, and then you're gonna be moving one step up unless Boston Scott gets injured. Then, but it's gonna be a weird season. We have 1 new linebacker, and we possibly have more coming in. I heard about talking about UDFAs. I know I'm late, but since there's 9 still on the team, there's somebody I want to see make it. That was TJ Edwards. This kid right here. I want to see him make it. I want to see him and didn't he say Anthony Rush was? I don't know. I think he might have said Anthony Rush. Yeah, I think it was Anthony Rush. That or it might have been the other linebacker. I don't know. I don't remember. I might have to go back to that later. But yeah. I guess that's it for today.